Hey guys, so we formulated 2 new products for metal polishing and I wanted to use this opportunity to provide insights on metal polishing. Plus, it's about time the old infotainment got an upgrade since there is a major leap on our metal polishing formulation. Old thing has got to go, including the old man. And we wanted to use this opportunity to share with you our latest finding on different types of metal polishing. Nasty watermarks and hazy stains are a common issue for us given the tropical weather and our geography. We have tons of rain and shine throughout the entire year. Hence, watermark is something that we are very familiar with. I'm going to walk you through the cause, solution, and techniques to polish watermarks on metal and on chrome surfaces. Let's go! First and foremost, when it comes to polishing metal surfaces, we have to identify the type of metal surface. Is it a metal or a plastic with chrome plating, or perhaps an alloy like stainless steel? The purpose of this is that because like every other surfaces, it requires a different approach. Likewise, whether it is a metal or chrome finishing, it has a different approach to it as well. If you ever tried polishing a chrome and it swirl up, chances are it might not be the right choice of product. When we were formulating new products for metal polishing, we realized that there is so much more when it comes to polishing chrome and metals. There are black chromes, there are setting chrome plates, brush chrome plates, and even polished alloy that looks like stainless steel for that matter. So, with that in mind, we improve our formulation for different metal finishing. Higher luster surfaces are more susceptible to scratches if we compare to a matte or satin surface. Hence, we have 2 entirely different products. To make things simple, Metal Polish 19 is for a higher Metal Polish 19 is for a higher gloss and chrome finishing, while the Metal Abrasive 16 is for matte or satin metal finishing. For example, if the metal or chrome surface is a glossy or reflective kind, we recommend using Metal Polish 19. While if the surface looks satin or matte, Metal Abrasive 16 is recommended. So, working on this car, I know it is a non-glossy satin chrome, hence I'll be using a Metal Abrasive 16 and probably a micro wool to polish it. We get a lot of feedback about polishing this satin type of finishing that watermark tends to be difficult in removal compared to the higher gloss chrome finishing. If you have experience in polishing metal, let us know in the comments down below if you agree or disagree that this type of metal tends to be more difficult in watermark removal. The first thing we want to do is to make sure the surface and the surrounding surface is clean. It was raining earlier when they drove the car here. In fact, it's actually still raining, but the show has to go on. So I'll be using a Rinseless Pro solution to clean. So the method is easy. Simply spray and wipe to clean. Make sure the surface is well lubricated. Wipe in a single direction. Secondly, tape up. I implore everyone not to skip this step. Tape is cheap, ruining a surface is expensive. So it's better to be safe than sorry. I would open up the doors and make sure the coverage encases the adjacent surfaces like the rubbers so that the pads doesn't hit it. Always pick a suitable size polishing plate and pad. A rotary polisher in this case is more fitting as we don't need the throw or orbital movement from the dual action polisher. The water spots on this chrome trim doesn't look that severe, so I'll actually use a micro wool pad with the Polish Abrasive 16. Next, we want to squeeze a little metal abrasive on it and begin polishing at the lowest speed. Don't start with the highest speed for the reason that we want to try it out with a less aggressive approach. If the cutting is not enough, then we increase the speed. It is just like polishing paint. We don't start with the most aggressive combination or approach, start low and increase the cutting if it is insufficient. I am using a micro wool here on a non-glossy surface. Usually this would suffice. Work a small section at one time. Detailing requires time and patience. Then wipe and observe the result. If it looks good, continue on. If it looks like it needs more speed, more cutting, ramp up the speed, adjust accordingly. So for demonstration purpose, I'll be finishing off the trim off camera. I intend to coat the trim with 02, which is the metal coating. Be sure to spray down a diluted IPA to remove unwanted residues like polishing oil so that the coating will bond onto the surface completely. The metal coating will help to slow down the accumulation of mineral deposit. Always a plus, never a minus to have coating on trims. Ooh. Once applied, allow this to cure before gently buff to an even finish, and we are done. Moving on to the higher gloss type of metal polishing, I'll be switching up to Metal Polish 19 to polish the surface. This is better suited for high gloss metal finishing and wouldn't scratch up the surface. The beauty of using the right product to polish the right surface is that it saves you a lot of time. Both the Metal Polish 19 and Metal Abrasive 16 is a versatile polish. So in order to adjust your cutting, all you need to do is to switch up pads. I am intending to try this out with the Ultra Wool pad on the chrome, but may first use the polishing pad. The reason is that I want a more gentle approach. This method also applies to chrome rims, plastic chromes, especially on painted chromes. I would use a gentle approach. On door handles, painted chrome, I would approach with more caution, especially handles that are starting to peel off. Exercise with caution. So the process is similar. First, ensure the surface is clean and dry. Tape the surrounding surfaces before polishing. I did 2 passes to remove as much watermark as possible, as I noticed that cutting with the polishing pad was sufficient. Once we are done removing watermark, inspect it, wipe it clean and observe from multiple angles. You might wonder what happens if we use Metal Abrasive 16 on a glossy chrome like this. The answer is there might be a possibility that it will scuff up the gloss surface and more work will be required to remove the leftover defects. Metal Polish 19 is the simplest way to go. So once I'm done polishing, I will spray the surface with some diluted IPA and coat it with Metal Coat 02 to layer down some protection against watermark. So, recap. If it's a glossy finish like this, go for Metal Polish 19. If it's a satin finish, go with Metal Abrasive 16. That's all I have for you guys today. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Higher luster surfaces are more susceptible. Again, take 4.